Okay. So I'm going to start off by asking guys, please, please, please turn your cameras on. Please turn your cameras on. Please turn your cameras on. You guys know I love to see your beautiful faces. Even if you're driving and I'm staring at the roof of your car, it's just nice to know that you guys are engaged and that, you know, we're like having a conversation with each other. So please, if you can, turn your cameras on. I know some of you guys are putting your kids to bed, so that's like an exception that I make, but unless you're naked doing something illegal, putting kids to bed, I don't know. I don't really think there should be anything else that keeps you from getting on. Something gross that I don't want to see, like that's about it, okay? So the other thing I'm going to ask, and this is, I've seen this a lot in other Zooms, and I just think it's great. Please try not to be on your phone. I love you guys. I'm here to pour into you. I know, Steph, you're always doing something illegal. I'm here to pour into you. I'm just kidding. I know we have some newbies on here. Steph is not always doing something illegal, you guys. But I'm here to pour into you guys. And so I want to make sure that you, listen, guys, you cannot put into your team. You can't put into your business if you're running on an empty cup. So this is me filling your cup up. So take advantage of that. Okay. All right, you guys. Lots to go over tonight. So I know I'm just going to call it out. Heather, my girl Heather, guys, she's brand new. She's on our Zoom tonight. Welcome, Heather. We're so excited to have you. I don't think anybody else is new this week that's on here, because otherwise I would welcome you as well. If I missed someone, whoever enrolled them, drop it in the chat so that we can welcome them. But so proud of Heather, you guys. She joined Friday, I think Thursday or Friday. So she's been in like less than a week or right at a week. So yeah, super excited. So proud of her. She showed up to the newbie Zoom on Tuesday. Like she's rocking and rolling. I'm just really excited for her. So, all right, you guys, lots to go over tonight. So if you are not brand new, okay. So Heather, I don't expect you to know this. Okay. But everybody else, I believe, was on last week. And you guys are in the team chat. And so I sent that video to you guys about host to post. You guys know what I'm talking about? Kind of our new system for host to post. I honestly can't remember the girl's name. Desiree, I think. I could be way off. It could not be Desiree. I don't know what her name was. No, it's not. Jen's saying no. I don't know. You guys, listen. You don't have to know a lot, okay, to be successful. You just got to know the right stuff. It doesn't matter what her name is. It matters that I'm implementing what she said to do, okay? So, hopefully now it's Desiree. That's right. Now it's Desiree. That girl's not going to go ambassador. We're going to see her talking on stage and we're like, oh, Desiree, you did it. So, all right. Anyways, guys. So hopefully you watch that. I'm not doing something weird with my arm. I'm making reds and hydrate because I need it. Hopefully you guys watch that because I want to Maria Newsom. That's close enough to Desiree. Come on. Heather, welcome. We are freaking nuts. Anyways, hopefully you guys watched it. So I want to talk to you about what I have implemented, how it's working for me. And hopefully you guys have implemented some of it over this past week. Exactly. I don't like Newsom in California. Yeah. If you live in California, you don't like that name. So that's our governor's name. And he's just a total idiot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you live in California and you like him, but yeah. All right. Getting off of that. Hopefully you guys listen to it. I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that I have implemented. And then I want you guys to, throw it in the chat if you guys have implemented some of the stuff that you picked up from it. Yeah, I know you guys don't have one much better, Angie. But okay, so guys, listen. I'm going to go over this somewhat brief. Heather, I will get you the recording, but we're going to work on host to post together a little bit before I send you the recording because it's going to feel like a lot. But for everybody else, I'm going to go over it kind of briefly because hopefully you guys watched it. If you didn't, don't be ashamed. I'm not going to like kick you off the team. Let me or your enroller know, and we'll make sure that you get the video so that way you guys can watch it, okay? Because it's going to be more detailed than what I'm going to give you tonight because I'm going into this with the expectation that you guys did watch it, okay? So one of the main things that I have changed is I am number one, everybody at first that like last week that commented on my giveaway post, I gave them a giveaway post. Okay. And so what that has now created for me is there are tons and tons of posts out there that people are doing for me, talking about my giveaway, and they have anywhere from 2 to 100 comments each on them. Okay. So then what I'm doing, guys, listen, I don't want you stressing out if that happens to you. You might have 2 or 3 that get 60, 100, 80 comments. You don't have to stress out about that, okay? This is your giveaway and you will get to them as you can. So that's number one, because I know that it can be stressful and it's like, oh my gosh, I have these. Now, if it is a product post, I'm trying to get on it pretty quickly. Okay. I prioritize those over the giveaway, because giveaway, they're getting a free entry into my giveaway by posting for me, right? So obviously I'm not going to go tell all 100, hey, put a post up for me today. That's going to freaking freak me out. And then it's just going to be a whole hot mess, right? So what I do is I do about 25 at a time. So like the one that has, guys, I don't know who has Mindy. If Mindy's on your team, she might need help connecting to audio. It looks like she's having a hard time she keeps leaving and coming back in, and I think it's the audio. So I think Jen, you raised your hand, so I will let you tell her how to, okay, awesome. So like the one that has 100 comments on it, okay, that's like 10 days old, and I just finished replying to everybody today. Okay. So that is okay. If you cannot get to all of those comments all at once, don't stress about it. Okay. So what I did, and again, I'm implementing this from the new Desiree. What I did is I am going to the people who commented on her post or commented on that post, and I am replying to their comment, and I'm just saying, shoot me a friend request. Perfect. We got it. We're good, Jen. I'm saying, I reply to their comment and I say, shoot me a friend request and I will message you info. Okay. Now like I said, I'm doing 25 at a time, but what I'm doing is I'm adding an emoji at the end of what I'm saying. I'll send you info. Okay. And I'm changing it up every 5, because if I comment the same thing 25 times in a row that quickly, Facebook's going to be like, whoa, something's happening. She's spamming. Block. You're not going to be able to comment for like 24 hours. Okay. You're going to get like put in Facebook probation. You don't totally get put in jail. You can still do other things, but you're limited on the comments. So we want to keep that from happening. So I comment every 5. I change the emoji at the end of the sentence and I have had no issues. And then I do 25 like every, I don't know, guys, every couple hours. I don't set an alarm. I just know I'm going to be on a few times during the day. And when I get on Facebook, I make sure that, okay, I got to go, reply to 25 more. But if I reply to 25 and 20 of them send me a friend request, I'm not going to go reply to any more on that post until I'm ready to have new people post for me again. Okay. So that's why it's been up for 10 days. And I just finished telling everyone to add me as a friend. Okay. So they're sending me a friend request. You know how you get in your notifications where it says like, so-and-so sent you a friend request? Because I have giveaway host a post out and TFX host a post out, I'm not accepting the friend request from my notifications. I do feel like this is taking a little bit longer, but it's easier for me to keep track of what message I'm supposed to be sending to the people who are sending me friend requests, because I'm getting some random ones too. Like, I don't know if I'm popping up in like the people you may know for other people, because all of a sudden I'm getting other friend requests from people that haven't commented on any host post. So the best way to keep it separate, and I mean, she talks about it in the video, is to go back to the posts and then just click on the people that commented and see, it'll show, like if you click on them, it takes to their profile and it'll say like, it'll have a check mark and it'll say respond. And so I know, okay, they sent me a friend request. So now I know, okay, this was a giveaway post that somebody did for me. This person sent me a friend request. So I'm messaging them essentially the same thing that I would say. I just add in, I saw you commented on, the girl that did it for me was Allie. So, hey, Lillian, I saw you commented on Allie's post she did for me. I'm so excited to get you entered into my giveaway. All you have to do is throw a post up on your wall for me. Does that work for you? What I'm finding is by sending the friend request, I'm getting more yeses than I normally do when I'm sending the friend request. And I think that other people are having that same experience. So that's really good, because I feel like I'm getting more host to post out because of that. So I'm implementing what she's doing. So when it's somebody who's commented on a giveaway host to post, and then they send me a friend request and I accept it and I tell them, hey, this is how you get an entry. They say yes. Then I am giving them a product post. I'm running with TFX right now because it's doing well. But what I am doing is upselling a lot with gummies. I'm having them add gummies on so that they can, really get some really good results. So I'm giving a TFX host a post to that person who commented on somebody else's giveaway post. You guys following me so far? Are we good? Okay. So then they post the TFX post for me, right? Their friends comment on it. I do the same thing with their friends. I reply to their comment, shoot me a friend request, and I can send you a message with info. So now I'm waiting for them to send me a friend request. And as soon as they send me a friend request, I'm now giving them information. What I love about this, you guys, is I don't feel like I'm getting ghosted as much. Like, you know how frustrating it is when you're sending a friend request and you're waiting for them to accept it. And then it's like, they didn't accept it. Now I'm trying to message them. I'm only messaging the people who send me a friend request. So I feel like my rate of people saying yes is going up. And I'm seeing in the chat. So for those of you guys who are newer, I look at the chat, but like every 10 minutes or so, because I get super distracted by it. But I am seeing you guys saying that you're feeling like it's working for you too. So, so this is all the things that I'm doing, guys, and it's working. And I feel like I'm getting more host to post up. I'm getting them up earlier in the day, and it's opening up my time to spend with my family. Because part of KPIs is adding new friends, right? Well, when I'm telling 25 people on Facebook, send me a friend request, I'm counting that as sending friend requests. Okay. I'm not putting pressure on myself. I still have to go send friend requests. No, because I told those 25 people who commented on the giveaway post to send me a friend request. Now I have 8 people over here who have posted a product post for me. 5 of them each got 3 comments. So that's 15 more people I'm now telling to send me a friend request. Like there's plenty of friends coming in each day that I'm not worried about sending my friend requests out. Okay. So I'm lumping that part into my host to post. Now, if I sucked at getting posts up and I only have 2 posts up, I'm going to need to send some additional friend requests out, right? So, you have to kind of gauge it based on what you've got going on that day, but that's just how I'm doing it right now. And it's definitely not hurting. I got 6 orders today. Okay. It's not every day that I get that, but I feel like this is all compiled from what I've been doing over the last week of really trying to implement this process. So then the other thing that I am doing that she said that she does, and it's working beautifully, is, those new people that came in and they posted the product post for me 2 to 3 days later. And honestly, it just depends on how many people I need to post. I'm going to them and I'm saying, hey, thanks so much for posting for me. I really appreciate it. I can actually give you a second entry into my giveaway if you'd be willing to do another post for me. And they say, okay. I've had a couple not answer, but most of them are saying, okay. So now I'm giving them a giveaway post. So now that cycle starts all over again. They do a giveaway post, 5 of their friends comment, 10 of their friends, 25, however many. And now all of those people, I'm telling them to send me a friend request. When they send a friend request, I'm sending them a message about host post. They're saying yes, I'm giving them Thermophyte X. And this is a way that you never, ever, ever run out of people to post for you. I'm like doing this. I don't even know if I'm ever going to have to post about my giveaway again. Like it might just be once a month that I have to post about the giveaway and that's it. Like this system is it's so smart. So, watch it, you guys, because I do like some of the things that she's saying. Like, honestly, there was someone who I was going through today and messaging some of the people who had commented on my personal giveaway post I had on my page. And one of the people I went to message them about the giveaway, and I'm like, I've already messaged them 4 times about the giveaway. They've never responded. I deleted them because that's what she said that she does, right? And so I'm like, let's get them out of here because they're taking up space in my algorithm. They're clearly seeing my posts, but they're not responding to them. So if they're not responding and they're seeing my post, why not have somebody in that spot in my algorithm who's going to see it and actually put a post up for me or want to try the products or, want to join my team. So you guys have to do that based on how you feel. A lot of it's going to depend on your personality type. I'm just going to be real with you. You yellows are going to have a heck of a time deleting people off. Okay. Reds though, we're like, get out. get out. I'm just looking to make some money. Get out. Okay. So everybody's personality is going to kind of, dictate a little bit, but I do encourage you guys. I have some people who it's like they post every 2 weeks for me and have done that for the last 8 months. And they've never asked for any information about products or about my, joining my team. I've tapped out their network, you guys. If they have posted, every 2 weeks for me for the last 8 months, like I'm tapped out on their network. There's no point, because we forget, we think like, well, I'm adding new friends every single day, so I would always have new people to see the post. That's not how most people work their business or work their Facebook, right? Because they're on it for leisure. So it's not like they're bringing in new friends all the time. So I'm going to start getting rid of some of my serial posters. Some of them I'll keep because I've like actually developed like a nice friendship with them, ones who literally all they're getting out of me is a free entry, and all I'm getting out of them is posting for the same network. I'm going to get rid of them. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from that. I think that's it. Is there anything that you guys have been implementing that, you're like, okay, this has been so key and so crucial in making this work as well? I'm checking the chat real quick too. Okay, yeah, Michelle said today's was 100% that she talked to said yes. Yeah, so Steph sent some verbiage. If you guys are looking for verbiage, please send me a friend request so I can get you entered in message giveaway. So Steph has them send her a friend request. So if they're commenting on a giveaway, host a post, Steph has them send her a friend request and also send her a message that says giveaway. So that way she can very quickly and easily, okay, hey, here's how you get an entry. Do you want to put a post up? Boom, now it's out. So, whatever works for you, you guys take this and you don't have to follow it to a T, okay? Tweak it to fit you and how you work best. And honestly, this is like we've done host a post, right? But this is a newer way for us to do host a post. So we're going to have to play around with it until we find something that it's like, this is working so well. This is, getting them up as fast as possible and giving me more time, more free time. So this is what's going to work best. Desiree said she's doing the same thing that Steph is. Lillian said totally working. That's how she got her customer today. Steph said it's so much better. Desiree said yes. Steph's ready to fire people off her island. Michelle, I deleted high school friends too. I told you, I don't think you were on that training that I talked about that. I'm like, if you're not liking and commenting on pictures of my kid, like that have nothing to do with the business, why are we friends? Right? Like, that's fine if you don't want to like and comment on my business stuff, but if you don't even want to like and comment my personal stuff, the heck are you doing on my page? Because my daughter's freaking adorable. So, let's see. Okay. Why do I have you on Facebook and Instagram? Okay, so that's all I want to say about that, because I still have a lot that I want to go over and I don't want to keep you guys late tonight. So now I've had some requests from some of you guys, and I'm like, I was already in the back of my mind, but then you guys started blowing my chat up, asking me to have Jen talk about how she has enrolled 32 customers already this month. 32, you guys. That's like 2 a day. She's like averaging like 2 a day. Okay. And I'm pretty sure she's taking a Sabbath too. So really it's more like 3 a day. So super awesome. So Jen, I'm going to have you unmute, and Jen's just going to give you guys some tips and tell you how she's been doing it. So go ahead and unmute, Jen. And for those that don't know you, like really quick, who are you? Where do you live? How long have you been doing It Works? And just like a super quick, like, this is what It Works has done for me, and this is where I'm going with it.
All right. Hi, guys. How are you? This is super intimidating for me, just so you know. I don't like talking in public at all. But anyways, it's just you guys, and I love you all. So my name is Jen. I am in South Carolina, and I have 2 kids. My son is 4 and almost a half, and then my daughter is 18 months. And she's out of control, just like Ashton. I watch Ashton and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm living that life right now. It's wild. They are adorable. Thank you. I love them, but they are asleep right now and I'm so happy. All right. So I started It Works in September, the 8th, I believe. So it's been, I think, six months or so. I don't even know. It's late. So when I first started, I started just to use the products. Honestly, I was like, all right, I have some weight to lose. So I just want to pay for my products. And my first month I did that and I was like, this is great. Okay, let's keep going. And then from there, I just kept going and kept going. And now it's turned into, my full-time job other than being a mom, which is awesome. So this month, I know some people were on the Zoom last night when Taryn was talking about, she and I had a conversation where she asked me basically what this promotion to Emerald would mean to me. And, we went through this whole like visualization exercise, and I was talking about the fact that we want to buy a house. I want to have a backyard for my kids. We have no yard where I am right now. So that's the biggest thing. We're in South Carolina. It's beautiful out and we stay in the house all the time. So it drives me crazy. They want to be outside. So that's what this means to me. And since then, I set it a goal. I was talking to Angie too at the beginning of the month, and I said 10 hosts a post a day. That's it. No slacking, because there would be days when I get 5 and I'd be like, okay, that's good enough for today. And then other days I would get like 3, and I just have been pushing myself to make that 10 as my goal, no matter what. And honestly, with this new system, I've been getting that easily, even at the beginning of the day, which is awesome. I'm telling you, having them send a friend request, you're right. I'm getting ghosted way less, which is awesome. So the other thing that I've implemented, which I've started to share with my team because I was trying to see how it work out, is especially with weight loss goals, like people want to know that you are going to be there for them, that you're going to, root them on, and you're going to shout to the rooftops when they lose a couple pounds, and, you're going to celebrate with them, which is awesome. So, I mean, for me, obviously, weight loss has been, it's been a thing my whole life that I've been struggling with. So I tell them truly and honestly, like, I'm right there with you. I understand what you're going through. Even if you don't have weight to lose, you can still say, you know what, I've had a struggle in my life. I've had to set goals, and, I know what that feels like. So let's set a goal together and we're going to make it happen for you. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is that I've tried to make it kind of sound like I'm almost interviewing them, saying, well, is this going to work for you? Because I don't want people coming back to me saying they didn't lose any weight, because guess what? It happens. And those are the people where you're like, thank you so much. Bye-bye. I can't help you because A, you probably didn't answer any of my messages. And B, you probably didn't take it correctly, because otherwise you would have seen results. So I give them a little interview, and I give them the information about, say, ThermoFight X, and then I'll tell them, are you a water drinker? Okay. That's huge, because then they start to think about like, oh, well, she might not let me take this. Like, if I'm not a good water drinker, like, she's not going to give me it. She's not going to give me the secret to weight loss. So then I keep talking to them. I say, what is your biggest struggle? Some people say, they eat out of boredom. Some people say they don't get enough exercise. There's a whole bunch of issues. So usually I just go from there and talk to them about, well, since you eat high carb meals, all right, let's get carb control in there to combine with the ThermoFight, because it's an absolute like killer combination. And then that's how we get through the upsell, is like, all right, well, sure, you're going to get results on ThermoFight because you're going to take it, you're going to drink your water, but I know myself, I want to see results like yesterday. So give me a couple of products and I'm going to try them all together and get those results fast. And that's what people want to see is obviously that scale change. Another thing I tell people, just to make sure they're successful, is to put the scale away. That's something you can tell people. Because especially with Thermofite alone, I found personally that I wasn't seeing scale changes in the beginning. But I started drinking more water because I was not a water drinker. But the other thing was, it was my husband had said, oh, like you look different. And so it matters more, how they look in their pictures or how they fit in their clothes versus what does that scale say? Because that scale can drive you crazy. All right, so now I feel like I've rambled. uh, so
Okay, so how are you like getting those initial conversations? Are all your customers coming from host to post?
for the most part, I have had now, since this whole send me a friend request thing, I've had way more interaction on my own posts. I put up that coffee one from the other day with the 3 coffee pictures, and I think I know I had a sale off that today. And I know I've had a lot of interest, like, okay, Friday is payday, so I'll get you on Friday, which I never had before.
I think it's because so before you would send them a friend request and they're like, okay, just accept, but they have to go to your page now to send you a friend request.
Mhm.
People are nosy. So they're scrolling. They're doing like 1 to 2 scrolls, because I'm noticing the same thing. The people that are sending me friend requests, they're commenting on multiple of my posts for, different products and stuff. So I think that I truly think, like you said, Jen, it has to do with them coming to your page to send you a friend request.
Yeah, and I think you had said before, like all of a sudden Facebook thinks like I'm cool because I have all these people wanting to be my friend. So hey, what's this girl got? And now the post that I'm actually putting up, which I did. The other thing I will say is that if you get a post up there that has no comments, no likes, nothing, delete it. Just get rid of it, because it's going to make your page end up looking spammy by the time you post and post and post. So go back through, and I always just check like every other day or so and delete some that either I'm done with and they're not getting any more love, or they didn't get any love to begin with, and get them off my page.
Yeah.
And
And
one
I
more
see
thing.
Michelle just said you go live daily. Oh, go ahead.
Yes, I do. I do try to go live. Listen, not every day, usually every other day, because I don't wash my hair every day. So sometimes like you even said like you were feeling vain one day, and I'm like, yeah, there's days when I'm like, okay, I'll do a boomerang, or I'll do a little coffee video with just my hands, because I'm like, I look like a hot mess. I probably woke up late. I don't want to go live for whatever reason. My kids are like going crazy in the background. Although I will say, kids, puppies, whatever you can bring into your lives to make it like you're a real person. My mom and dad even comment, they said, wow, like when Zaza's being crazy, that's the time when you are the most real on your lives. And I'm like, oh, great. Well, because that's my real life. Thanks. Thanks, mom and dad. Yeah, so I definitely go live a lot, as much as I can. And there was something else I was going to say, and I don't remember. So I'll move on.
I'm sorry. I cut your thought process, guys. I'm sorry. Ashton's outside my door screaming. So I promise she's fine. My husband is with her. She's fine.
You never have to say
that. So yeah. And Michelle said, you show your face every day, you show you, that's what sells. Perfection is boring, you guys. And if you are trying to be perfect every single day, you guys will see, okay, today, yeah, I was done up for my coffee video. Tomorrow, not going to happen, because I only wash my hair. This is bad, guys. I wash my hair like every 3 to 5 days. Okay. So you're going to see me a hot mess tomorrow on my coffee video. Lots of times I'm still in like my pajama shirt, or maybe I'm in my workout clothes. And if I on in my coffee video, it's a rare occasion that it actually was done that day. Okay. Today it was. Tomorrow, if I have makeup on in my coffee video, it's because I was lazy tonight and didn't wash my face. Okay. Like, you don't have to be perfect in any way, shape, or form for this, because that shows people that this is something that they can do. If you're trying to put a perfect face forward every single time, that people aren't going to think that they can do this with you. And I think you just remembered what you were going to say. So
I
go
did.
for it.
Thank you. Yes. So most of you probably see, I try to start the day off, and Angie, I totally stole this from you. I start the day off with some sort of inspirational picture, quote on my page. And I will tell you, all of a sudden now I'm getting people sharing those, which I know brings more people, again, making that algorithm work for me. And they see like, oh, wow, someone said like, you always share, you have the best quotes. I'm like, I just scroll through. I'm like, motivational quote, and something speaks to me that day, and I put it up. So that definitely helps to like, and have something different other than pictures of my kids, that I put up, or the cat or whatever.
Yeah. And we used to, back in the day, you used to have to post on social media. You guys, can you hear her? She is pissed right now. We used to have to post like for the algorithm. Don't do this now. Okay. Don't do this. I'm talking about back in the day. We used to have to post like 4 to 7 times a day. Okay. And like you run out of stuff to post. It's like, I don't know what to post. So I was really consistent with doing inspirational quotes, and, I shouldn't have gotten away from it, because so many people would say, oh my gosh, I love your page because there's just always something positive on it. There's always some kind of positivity on it. And now more than ever, you guys, you really need to make sure that you are being that bright light. And maybe you're not an inspirational quote person. That's fine. You don't have to be. But like my stuff, I like to be silly. That's like, if you're friends with me, you saw I posted the other night, FYI, and all the parents out there, if you didn't know, color Wonder markers, color on the cushions of your chair. Like, it happens. And but I'm not mad about it. It's not like I was like, oh my gosh, can't believe the stupid color Wonder markers, they ash and drew all over my seat. What am I gonna do? Right? Like, there's a difference. Okay. So be that bright light somehow, some way, for someone out there. Because there's just a lot of mean people on social media right now. There's a lot of negative people on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And so they want to, people want to see that happiness. Yeah, Steph does hers in her story. I usually try and get either a Bible verse or a positive quote or something in my story throughout the day. So whatever. Yeah, well, she drew on my pants with them today, Michelle, and there's like a darker
You
spot
must
on
have
my
the
pants.
wrong markers.
I swear they're color Wonder. I don't know if this, and we got it from Target. It's not like I went to the dollar store and got them and we got the knockoff brand. Like, I don't know what is going on.
You gotta throw those out.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, and I
Anyways,
did want, can I add another thing?
yeah, for sure.
Sorry. All of a sudden I don't like to talk in public, and now I can't stop talking. What I was gonna say is, for the upsell, listen, upsell has changed my life. I wish I had started upselling months ago. I was so afraid of losing the sale. I'm like, no, 31 BV is 31 BV. And yes, 31 BV is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I want every BV I can possibly get, but I have doubled or tripled my volume just by asking. And a lot of times, I mean, I cannot believe, I'm like, this person's going to say no. And all of a sudden they're like, sure, go big or go home. And I'm like, yes. Like, I can't even tell you how many happy dances I have done waiting. And of course I'm anxiously waiting, and I've lost a couple sales. I will not tell you, I mean, I won't lie. There's been a couple people who are like, wait a minute, what's happening? This is going from $40 to now $94. Like, what are you trying to play me for? And I just tell them like, no, I always ask because I want you to see fast results. But some people have left, and that's fine, because they'd probably be a super annoying person that comes back later saying that they didn't lose any weight. Anyways, so bye. So I had to add that. Just upsell, ask the question. It's there for you. Ask
Yes.
it. That's my motto.
Your time is valuable. Okay. You are taking that time to walk them through, we're trying to do our best to make an educated decision for them on what products we're going to recommend for them, right? Sometimes they're very misleading with what they're telling you, right? I had someone tell me they drink tons of water. She gets on TFX. She hasn't lost any weight. Oh, and she also told me no, I don't have high stress. Okay, cool. She goes on TFX and all of a sudden she's like, I've gained weight. What is going on? And I'm like asking questions. Well, she thinks a lot of water is 2 16-ounce bottles of water a day. I'm drinking tons of water. I'm having 2 whole water bottles a day. I'm like, holy moly, lady, you are 250 pounds. That's not enough water. Like I drink a gallon a day. And yes, I'm tall, so I weigh more, but like still, and then I'm like asking her about her diet. And I sent Kristen a screenshot the other day because I don't always send screenshots to you guys, but this one was funny because she was like, she doesn't eat, you guys. She literally doesn't eat. Like if you're going to have a thermogenic, you have to have some sort of calorie intake, and lunch is eggs or toast. Okay. No breakfast. Lunch is eggs or toast at like 11. And then she doesn't eat again until dinner. And dinner is veggies, just veggies, or soup, or I can't remember what the other thing was. I mean, she's maybe getting 100 calories a day. And I'm like, okay, you need to up your food intake. Talking to her a little bit more. She messaged me today. She's lost 4 pounds. She told me she would eat more food. She's down 4 pounds in like 2 weeks. So, so when Jen says like the ones who say never mind and don't end up ordering, I teach you guys, be grateful when that happens, because they were probably going to be a super difficult customer who wasn't going to be willing to take the product correctly, who was then going to come tell you your product doesn't work. And then guys, listen, we're all human. When someone says your product doesn't work, it throws that little bit of a negative thought in your head, and it gives you that little seed of doubt. And it's your choice whether or not you plant it and water it and let it grow, or if you say, that's not worth planting here, and get rid of it. But it still puts that thought in your head for a split second. So you don't want that kind of person coming into your business anyways. So, okay, Jen, anything else you want to add, or are you good?
Oh, I'm good. Just keep it up. Keep going.
You keep it up, girl. You are like killing it. I'm loving it. I pull the reports either late at night for the daily shout out or first thing in the morning. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. So, and actually really quick, how much, do you remember how much volume you needed at the start of the month to hit your promotion this month?
God.
I feel like it was like 2,500, right? Somewhere in there.
I don't even know. I was at, well, because it all depends how many people drop off. I want to say,
right.
I could look
at
it up.
The start, yeah, Angie's saying over 2,500. I think, yeah.
I'm glad
and
she
now
knows.
What do you need? Now
I
what do you need?
Like 621. I think I'm at six.
This is why you don't count yourself out at the start of the month, you guys. This is why you don't sit at the start of the month and be like, oh, there's just too much volume. It's not going to happen. Maybe next month.
Yes, you made me think of something. I found myself waiting until my paycheck to start running. I'm like, oh, and that's like the 8th or 9th or 10th of the month. We find out like what we're going to get paid. And I was waiting to be like, okay, do I have to go really hard this month? And I'm so stupid because I wasted 8 or 9 days of the month. Just like, okay, I ran so hard at the end of last month that I didn't realize I stopped myself in my tracks and, shot myself in the foot because I wasted so much time. So don't wait, just keep running, take your Sabbath and keep running after. Cause that's another thing. I finally did take like almost a real day off. I can't say I did nothing because I'm just so like, okay, I just, as soon as I hit this goal, okay, I'll take a little, like a real Sabbath. But that was my thing. Don't waste that time. Just don't waste any time. You got to do something every day.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys. Can you please tell Jen thank you in the comments and how much you appreciate her getting on it? Guys, I asked her like a half an hour before we started. And I would do that to you guys a lot of times. I don't give you much notice because I know it's nerve wracking and I don't want you to sit there and freak yourself out all day or for 2 days, in advance. So it's like, she didn't have any time to panic. She just had to do it. Okay. So I got like 15 minutes and I got a lot to blow out. So get ready, guys, buckle up. Let's go. Okay. All right. We can now compliantly post about the bonuses. You can now compliantly post that we have bonuses. Okay. There's some things to it. And I'm going to try and get like an actual post done in the team page so that you guys can go back to it and see. Some of the biggest factors in that are obviously an IDS has to go with it, right? And for my newbies, IDS is our income disclosure statement. in our team page, at the top of the page, if you scroll over, there's like all these like, I don't know, documents, files, like all these different things. If you scroll that over, there's one that says albums. If you click on that albums, there's before and afters in there that you guys can find, but there is an album in there that says IDS or income disclosure statement. I can't remember how it's written. So you can get them from in there, okay? So when you are posting something about a bonus, now it can be lots of different ways that you can talk about it. You can say anyone who joins this month is going to be eligible to earn one of the following bonuses: $300, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. Okay, you can post it that way. When Jen goes Emerald, I can post and say Jen went Emerald and is eligible to earn. Okay, because the thing with the bonuses is that you have to continue to maintain that, oh my gosh, that rank, right? So that's why you are eligible to earn that bonus, okay? So when Jen goes Emerald, Jen, I'm so excited for Jen. She just promoted to Emerald. She's now eligible for her $5,000 bonus. This is gonna be life-changing for her family, something like that, okay? Is eligible. You will be eligible, you are eligible. Eligible has to be used, okay? The other thing to it is the IDS has to be the second picture. I think it's so that we don't bury it. You know how sometimes like we'll do like 5 pictures so the IDS is hidden. The IDS has to be that picture right next to, or the next in line for that post, okay? Those are like the 2 main components of it. I'm going to review. Basically, they posted, if you guys are in Kay's group, you saw Kay posted it. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't super happy that she posted it when she did, because there was tons of questions still being asked in the VIP page of Usher is like our main compliance person, Mary Beth. Like, we were asking a bunch of questions in there to make sure that we have it correct. So I have to go back through the thread again tonight, make sure that there's no new information that I've missed out on. And then as long as I have all the information, I'm going to pop it over into the team page for you guys so that you have the exact parameters and outlines, the guidelines. Ashley Mayfield is a great example. She is posting it correctly. So if you need some ideas or some inspiration, go look at Ashley Mayfield's page, because they were having Ashley post her examples in the VIP thread for us, okay? So you can talk about bonuses. You can put it in your story. When I do the post, I'll try and remember to pop, I have a story slide that has the IDS with the bonuses listed like above it. So you can use that. I think it says like which bonus would change your life or something like that. So super exciting, guys. That's really like that. We've come a long ways from last year when they started to bring all this stuff in. So I'm really excited about that, but we have to make sure that we are saying it correctly and posting about it correctly so that it doesn't get taken away from us, okay? So that we don't have, not the bonuses, okay? The bonuses will still be there, but we don't want the opportunity and the ability to be talking about them publicly versus in a private message. We want that to be available for everyone out there, okay? Okay, do you guys have any questions off of that that you can think of off the top of your head? If you do, throw it in the chat and I'll check it in just a second. Okay. I'm checking my notes. Okay, guys, so we're gonna get real for a minute, okay? You guys know me, I like to get real with you all the time. So here's the deal, you guys. I know this time of month is kind of when we tend to, this week tends to be when, yeah, red alert. This is, you guys know, if you guys like follow Ashley Mayfield, she jokes that she has like the Super Mario spitting fire hat that she puts on when she's about to have like a serious talk with her team. I think I need like a coach hat. I'm gonna get Janessa on making me one of those, because I told you guys, I see myself as like your sports coach, right? Like when I played basketball, my coach was super hard on me and expected a lot out of me, but that's because they saw my potential, right? Like I'm only gonna be hard on you, or I'm only gonna ask tons and tons out of you if I think that you have the potential to accomplish what I'm asking of you, okay? So this week of the month, every month, okay? Not just like February, every month, this week, like the middle of the month, this is when I see the foot come off the gas. Okay. You guys generally start the month out super excited because you ended the month really strong, right? And your volume generally is higher than it was the month before. Not every month, guys, you know, spoiler alert for those of you guys who are new, some months are going to be great. Some months you're going to be super irritated because you didn't quite hit where you thought you were going to hit. Your sales dropped, whatever. Okay. Just how that is in the business. But for the most part, you guys are coming off of the end of the month. You're excited because maybe you worked really hard the last day of the month and you brought in 6 new customers, or you signed 2 new distributors, or your volume jumped 500 from where it was the month before, like whatever. Okay. You come off the end of the month, you're really excited. So you go charging into the first of the following month, because now we all know corporate at the start of the month gives us some kind of new incentive to work for, right? Like that's how good our company is to us, you guys. They could just say, here's the comp plan, because our comp plan alone is freaking incredible. But then they throw all kinds of other things at us all month long, right? Every month there's something that we get to work for. So you go into that next month and you're super excited because you've got whatever it is that they've got right now. It's the bonuses that you're working for. But then you get a little bit tired. And I get it. I legit was like falling asleep on the couch today. While I was trying to sit there and hang out with Ivan. Like I felt so bad for him. He was like, guys, my 13-year-old wanted to play video games with me. He was like, Mom, can we play video games? I was like, of course. Yeah, heck yeah. Ashley's asleep. Let's do it. So while I'm sitting, and I'm the one who's supposed to load us into the game, and we're sitting there, and all of a sudden he goes, Mom, are you loading us in, or do I need to load us in? And I realized I was like nodding off. So I get it, you guys. I know that we're tired. I know. Okay. But this is not the time to get tired. You guys know this time of year, my newbies, you guys, you came in at the best freaking time you could have come in, because everybody right now, regardless of whatever 2020 was, okay, just every year in the business, everybody has New Year's resolutions. Okay. They kind of, most of them have fallen off. However, once this whole freak snowstorm that's hitting like the majority of the United States, okay, once this cold storm gets through, everyone's focus is going to go to summer. Yes, swimsuits are coming. If you go into the store, it's swimsuits. You guys, you walk into Target, it's like the first thing in the women's section when you walk in, okay? So people are starting, I know I'm like, ooh, I don't want to put these legs in shorts yet. I'm not ready. Like I've been increasing, like, you guys saw I meal prep my lunches this week because I have not been eating well at lunchtime. I've actually been working out consistently because I'm like, I am not going to have another summer where I'm like, oh, I really don't want to wear shorts. Okay. And it's not just me that feels that way. There are so many people out there right now who are starting to think ahead. And let's be honest, you guys, 2020 was a really crappy year for a lot of people. A lot of people put quarantine weight on. A lot of people have like more drive this year to lose the weight than they did last year. Okay. So, and I mean, we've seen it. You guys see every day when I'm going live in the team page, I'm comparing February of last year to February of this year. And we hadn't even really, I mean, out here, COVID wasn't really a major thing yet. Okay. I had just gotten back from conference with 20,000 other people with no masks, which just seems like unfathomable for today's time. Right. So like people weren't on that mindset yet. And we're still well outperforming last February. So people, now is the time that this is when we don't slow down. Okay. And you guys saw me post, I don't know, yesterday, or the day before on the team page. And I just stand by this, you guys. And even Mark Pentecost says, when are you coasting, right? Like when do you take your foot off the gas? If you're driving and your foot comes off the gas and you're coasting, what are you doing? You're going downhill and you're probably putting the brakes on. So you're not climbing, you guys. You're not achieving, but getting to that next level and doing those things. And so now is not the time to coast. Now is not the time, because guys, you've heard me talk about it. I know we have some newer people on here, so I'm going to repeat myself a little bit. But this time of year, from like now until summertime, if you do it right, you literally change your paycheck for the rest of your life. And I know some of you guys are like, I don't understand how. Listen, I don't really know how either, but it happens, okay? It happens. happens, this is the time when you put this work in. This is when all of a sudden, I've given this example, but for my new people, guys, December 2015, my paycheck was $187. January 2016, my paycheck was, I think, $323. February 2016, my paycheck was $2,276. Okay, I went from 187 to almost 2,300 in 60 days. And then it just kept going up from there. All right, like it just kept going up. And then the year that we went double, it was kind of the same. I was in like the 2000s at the start of the year. And by August, my check was $4,500. And then the year we went triple. Okay, this is insert the income disclosure statement here because this is going to go on YouTube because I know I have girls who couldn't make it tonight. So this will be on YouTube. So what I'm about to say is not typical. Okay, the year we went triple, we went into, I think January, February, my check was like around 3,000, maybe 2,700, somewhere in there. And by my check, I think it was my March commissions that were paid in April, $9,889, just under $10,000. And then I have an account that I work for my husband as well. So between his income and my income, we hit like $11,000 in 1 month. Okay, that's insane to me. I never thought that I would be able to make that kind of money. And I'm not telling you this to brag, you guys. I'm telling you to know this is what you have. This is what you have your hands on. This is what you are capable of obtaining. And please do it faster than I did. Don't make it wait 3 years. Like, okay, it's going to increase a little this year and a little next year and a little. Guys, if I had just buckled down and showed up every single day, and we started to get into host post, like I think in like 2018, 2019. But if I like right here, right now, if you guys show up every day and if you commit to doing your host post every day, and you commit to working your business every single day, no matter what, other than your Sabbath, my new people, listen, you have to take a day off. You have to take a day off. You can work, trust me, this business, it's like addicting, okay? I could work this business all day, every day, and I really wouldn't even feel that bad about it because I just love what I do. It's fun, okay? But you have to be willing to take a day off. You need the reset. Your family needs the reset. And I am a firm believer, you guys will find if you're new with me, I get a little preachy on you. I am a firm believer that if I give my business over to God, he's going to bless it. And I'm going to see crazy, awesome blessings in my business. So take a day off. Pick a day that works for you. Okay. Saturday works really good for my family because, my son's home from school, my husband's home from work. It's like a great day for all of us to hang out and spend time as a family. So I do Saturdays. So if you're on my team, like I enrolled you, poor Heather, I forgot to warn her about this last weekend. So she messages me Saturday and I'm like ghosting her because I have everything turned off. I'm logged out of social media. I have no notifications coming in. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Sunday. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you I take Saturdays off. Pick a day though, you guys should be running. Uh-oh, it says my internet's unstable. You guys can hear me okay? Kind of, okay. I'll give it 1 second. Sometimes it needs to end. Besides, I got cotton mouth, so let me take a drink real quick. Okay, are we good now though? 1 second, let me see if the microwave is running. Babe, are you guys on Disney Plus? Okay. Oh no, Ashley's gonna freak out because she heard me open the door. I heard her, hi, and then I'm not there. Okay, hopefully it's better. So I don't know. They're not doing anything. So just living in the country does for you. Okay, listen, guys, you have to be willing to do the hard things right now. Okay, I don't like getting up at 4 a.m. I really don't like getting up at 4 a.m. Okay, just know, you guys, I'm getting up at 4 every day and I do not like it. I'm grumpy for about the first 20 minutes and I gotta like check. And that's one of the main reasons I start with personal development in the morning, to get myself out of my grumpy little mood. Okay. But because I got up at 4 this morning, I was able to play video games with Ivan at 2 o'clock this afternoon when he asked me to play with him. was able to get dinner in the crock pot. So then when Ashton woke up from her nap and didn't want me to set her down, she was literally screaming when I was setting her down. I didn't have to stress because I had already done a major chunk of my work first thing this morning before anybody was up. Okay, so you have to be willing to make those sacrifices. There's like 3 points that I wanted to make, and I'm going to try and do them as fast as possible because I know this is usually when we end. So my perfect example for you guys of you have to be willing to say no to some things right now. And sometimes those things are going to, it's gonna hurt to say no to it. Okay. I'm just being honest. There are things that if you want to make massive changes in your life, you're going to have to say no to some things right now that are going to hurt. Okay. And a perfect example, I was talking to Sean about this the other day, and I was like, do you remember Ivan's 9th birthday party? We went bowling, and he's like, yeah. And I was like, do you remember that I didn't even get to bowl at his birthday party because my phone, my face was in my phone, like basically the whole time. And I felt like the worst mom ever because his birthday is February 27th. We got 28 days in February. The year that he turned 9 was the year that conference came out with a $20,000 diamond bonus. And I said, I'm going to get that no matter what. So I still had his birthday party, but guys, I mean, I was there, but I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And it hurt, especially because my family didn't understand, like my aunt, my uncle, my sister, my brother, nobody understood what I was working for. Nobody had the vision that I had. And even Sean didn't fully have the vision that I had. And so everyone was like calling me out at his birthday party. Why are you on your phone? Put your phone down. This is your son's birthday party. What kind of mom are you? Right? Like they were being mean to me about it. But I knew what I was working for, and I knew I had like 36 hours to make it happen. And so even though everyone was mom shaming me, even though I felt like the worst mom ever, I still did it. And we went diamond and we got that bonus. And if I had not done that then, you guys, I would not have what I have now. So it was that sacrifice of not being present at his birthday party. Guess what? I'm present every freaking day of his life now. I get to be here for everything because I made that sacrifice then. If I had not made that sacrifice, I don't know if I would have gone diamond that month because there was a lot of orders that I put in at his birthday party. There was a lot of conversations I had while I was at his birthday party. And I don't know if I would have gone diamond. And if I hadn't gone diamond, I might have gotten discouraged and said, you know what, never mind, I can't do this. I worked really hard all month other than Ivan's birthday. I worked really hard all month and it didn't happen. And so I don't know if I can do this, right? That whole doubt could have gotten in my head and it could have just caused this whole like train wreck. Okay, so there will be things that you have to say no to in order to hit these promotions that you're wanting to hit, in order to hit these goals. However, I promise you, you guys, I promise you, if you are serious about it, okay, it can't be like, well, I said no to playing with my kids yesterday, but you know, dang, I just really needed a whole day off. I know my Sabbath is tomorrow, but I went ahead and took 2 days off for a Sabbath because I just really needed it. You might not get your promotion that you're going for. Okay. Right now, it is so key and crucial that you are showing up for your business every single day. And I know some of you guys might be like, wow, this is really heavy. And I don't know if I can do this. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. I'm not telling you that you have to, but I am telling you that if you want the great things, you're going to have to say no to some of the good things right now. But I promise you it's worth it. The year that I went triple, there was a lot that I missed out. Like a lot, okay, for those 2 months, because it was like a 2 month, solid 2 months running to go triple. And there was, I mean, guys, basically my memories of going triple, and I was pregnant, okay, mind you, I was like 7 months pregnant, okay, so it was really hard for me to show up every day. But my memories are sitting outside in the back of the pickup truck working while Ivan played basketball or did things outside. And that was me being present with him. Okay. I don't know. I remember him shooting the basketball. I don't really know what else we did out there, but like, because my face was in my phone the whole time. And there was a lot of him mom guilting me. Mom, all you're doing is you're on your phone. How come you don't want to give me any attention? I mean, guys, I even got it from him tonight that I'm on Zoom every night all the time and he never sees me. Like, okay, it still happens. even him knowing the life that we get to have because this business still happens. Okay. But when we went triple, there was a lot of sacrifice made. There was a lot of family time that I didn't get to spend with my family. There was times when I had to say no to having dinner with my aunt and uncle, when I had to say no to going and seeing my grandpa, when I had to say no to having my sister come over. There was a lot of things that I said no to. But when we went triple and we took that trip to Disneyland, if you guys don't know, we took a freaking amazing trip to Disneyland. I don't even want to tell you how much it cost. Okay. It cost a lot of money because that was what I promised Ivan would happen if he let me focus and get my work done. And we went triple. I promised him a super awesome trip to Disneyland. Now I will tell you later, I regretted taking that trip at 33 weeks pregnant. I was, oh boy, you guys, I was sore every night. That was rough, but those sacrifices were so worth it to be able to give him that kind of a trip. And so I know for presidential, guys, I wish you guys knew my heart, because for presidential, it's so exciting to me to make these sacrifices, because I know it's not just my family, it's you guys that are going to be affected by this. Because me going pres means that someone in my downline is going triple. At least one of you guys is going triple. 2 of you guys are going to go double, at least. There's like 6 of you that are going to go diamond, at least. Okay. I'm looking for more. I want more than just the minimum that we need for this promotion. I want multiples. Diamond income is life-changing. That's an average of $2,000 a month. Some of you guys could come home from your job if you hit diamond. Some of you guys could have like super awesome breathing room if you go diamond. Some of you guys can go triple and you're set for life and your kids are set for life. Okay. There's so many lives that are going to change with this presidential promotion, and my family's life is going to change. I'm going to be able to set things up for my kids that down the road years from now are going to still impact them. And that to me is worth the sacrifice of, my phone keeps track of how long I sleep. I average about 4.5 hours of sleep a night. I went back all the way to like middle of December. It said the longest. And guys, this counts my day, my Saturday. I sleep in Saturday. So I get like 9-10 hours of sleep on Saturday. Okay. I've been averaging for the last like 3 months now, or 2.5 months, 3 months. The longest average sleep that I had was 5.5 hours in like 1 week. That was the longest. Okay. Other than that, it's anywhere from 4 to 5 hours that I average a night. But I'm okay with that, because that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, because I know what the end goal is. I know what that big thing is that's coming. And there's times when I, like right now, guys, I know Ashton needs me. I know that she's going through a phase right now that she's just like, she doesn't want anybody but me. And my husband is having to deal with her screaming and not being very nice to him, right? That's stressful for him. And he has a stressful job, and then he should be able to come home and relax. And he's not. He's coming home and he's being super stressed out because Ashton's freaking out with him, right? But we know that's a sacrifice that we're willing to make right now because of what is coming with this promotion. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying you have to be willing to make sacrifices. Maybe your thing is that you like to sit down and relax at night and watch Netflix. I'm not saying don't relax, but if you want those big major things, cut Netflix out like 4 nights a week, 5 nights a week. Show yourself that you're serious. And honestly, you guys, I know that some of you guys have been talking to me. So this is not just directed at any one person. Some of you guys have been talking to me about an unsupportive spouse, and I apologize if they're in the room with you right now. We love you, unsupportive spouses. We would love you even more if you were supportive. But they might not be taking it serious because you're not showing them that it's serious. You're not showing them that you're okay. You're not showing them. And again, I'm not calling anyone out when I'm saying this. I'm speaking from experience. Okay. Because like I said, my husband has not always been supportive. He's very supportive now, but it took him, guys, he's still sleeping when I get up at 4. Okay. He hears me roll out of bed every single morning at 4. And guess what? He's the first one in bed at night too. He sees like he's good and he waits up for me. But when we get in bed, he goes to sleep and I'm still trying to put together the post for the daily shout out the next day, or put together your guys' boards for the next day, or answer the last few messages that came in, or, oh my gosh, I forgot that, all these people commented on my post. I have to go respond to them. Or I'm going to send out 25 messages asking people to post for me, so I have people to post for me tomorrow morning. He's always asleep before me. So he sees that I'm serious. I'm taking this serious, right? So you have to be able to show them that you are serious if you want them to take it seriously. Okay. I promise I'm trying to wrap it up, but there was a few things that I made notes on that I really wanted to touch on for you guys, because I just think it's something that everyone's dealing with right now. Guys, if you're feeling stressed out right now, and if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, congratulations, you guys, you're doing everything right. Okay. Like, that is what this time of year is all about. It is about feeling like you are running around. Don't get started, Steph. I know where you're going to take this. It's like you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off, right? Like, you don't even know what's going on. Guys, half the time I have no idea what's going on. Okay. I think I got like 35 unread messages in my inbox, and I'm trying to figure out how to prioritize them. And then I realized I got 20 messages over on Instagram I haven't even responded to. Hello, no joke. Last night I said to Sean, I don't know the last time that I went through my personal Facebook page and replied to the comments on my posts. Go ahead, guys, go look. There's a lot of new comments on a lot of those posts that I have not gotten back to. It doesn't mean I'm a bad business owner, because I know I'm working my butt off every single day. It's just the time of year, and I'm not going to stress about it. It's like I said, that giveaway host post somebody did that got 100 comments on it. I'm replying 10 days later. I think we're closing in on 2 weeks. Okay. 10 days is like giving me a little bit of leeway, but that's okay. I'm not going to stress about it, because I am going to stress about it a little bit because it's just my personality. But I'm not going to be hard on myself and say I'm not doing enough, because I know I'm over here running myself ragged right now, trying to do everything. And this is just the time in the season that we're in. And you know what? Thank you, God, because that means I have a thriving business. I would so much rather feel stressed out and, oh my gosh, there's way more than I can handle right now, than be like, wow, I have no one commenting. I have no one posting. I have no customers coming in. I have no conversations. I don't know where are the people? Where are all the people? Okay. I'm good with all the people are here, and I don't know how to handle it. Okay. That is a good thing. So if you feel stressed out, if you feel like I have so many conversations, I don't even know where I'm supposed to go start to follow back up, that's amazing. You guys, you're doing it right. Okay. So don't let that discourage you or have you feel let down or frustrated. Okay. You're going to feel stressed out, but then remind yourself, say thank you, because guys, I'm not going to lie. That's what I pray for your business every single morning. Every single morning. You guys know I have all your charts on my dining room wall. If you haven't seen it, I'm happy to show you. My whole dining room wall has everybody's chart on there. Everyone's chart is on there. Okay. And I literally sit there and I look at those charts, and sometimes I get real into it and I'm like touching them and I'm like, God, this chart, bless it. Bless this person, bring every single thing to them, bring them abundance and all these customers, and have them be stressed out because their inbox is overflowing and they don't know what to do. That's what I want for you guys, because that means that you're bringing in customers. It means you're bringing in distributors. Your business is growing. Your volume is growing. I want like messages coming out your ears and you don't even know what to do with it. Okay. That's what I want for you guys. That's what I'm praying over you guys every single day, because that means you have a thriving business and you are going places and things are happening for you. So don't get stressed out. Okay. Don't get stressed out by feeling like there's too much. Okay. It's just, that's good. It's a good thing. If you guys feel like, and I think this came from the Zoom yesterday, and I just thought it was so good. So I'm going to repeat it because not everybody was able to get on that Zoom yesterday, the corporate Zoom. If you guys didn't get on it, I can get you the recording. If you guys were not on the Black Excellence Zoom, freaking amazing. It was amazing. So good. So I can get you guys the recording of that. I saw they sent that out today, but they said, every single one of you guys has gone through something hard in your life, right? Like, we are human beings. We have all been through some kind of tragedy, some kind of hardship, something. There is something that has happened in your life that is hard, okay? You made it through that, right? Did you make it through that? I mean, obviously you're all here, right? Why are you counting yourself out for ruby, for emerald, for diamond, for double? Because it's too hard? Hello, what's the hardest thing you've been through? Okay, I've been through a crap ton of stuff in my life. Why do I sit here and doubt whether or not I can go ambassador? Going ambassador is like a freaking walk in the park compared to what I've been through in my life. And I know each one of you guys has been through something hard. And I think if you were to compare whatever you think your hard thing is in this business that you need to overcome, that like that next level or that next level of pay, or, you know, signing 5 DTs in a month, whatever it is, whatever that goal is that you guys want, is it really hard when you look at what you've gone through in your life? It's probably pretty simple, right? Like we just blow things out of proportion. We're just human and we blow it out of proportion and we think that it's like, oh my gosh, this is the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. When it's really not, you guys. It like pales in comparison to whatever it is that you've been through. You're a freaking warrior, you guys. We are dream warriors, right? There's a reason I named our group Dream Warriors. That's why we renamed it, okay? You're a freaking warrior. Don't you dare doubt, or don't you dare doubt yourself and your ability and whether or not you can or can't. You are the only thing that's standing between you and your promotion. You are the one who's either going to count yourself out or say, I don't care. I don't care what comes at me. Guys, listen, there's a lot of you guys going through a lot of crap the last few months. I know it. I've been there. Okay. A lot of stuff has been thrown at me the last couple of months in my personal life. But I can choose to focus on that, or I can say, you know what, that's coming as a distraction to me. I don't care what happens. I'm doing the dang thing. I'm not playing around. I'm going presidential, whether or not life is perfect, right? Because life is never perfect, guys. There's always something going on, right? There's always like something that you can get distracted by. I don't care if you have kids or you don't have kids, okay? There's always something to distract you. But you have to make that decision that I am hitting this promotion, I'm doing this thing, whatever that thing is for you, no matter what. I'm done letting this stuff pop up to distract me. Guys, how many times have you heard me say, if you're not meeting opposition, your dreams are not big enough? You don't have a big enough God-sized dream if you're not meeting opposition, okay? You have to dream bigger. You have to have bigger goals. And when you start meeting opposition, again, congratulations, you guys, you are dreaming big. You are doing the right things and it's going to happen for you. I swear, like every time we've had somebody promote, I'm going to knock on wood. This is not going to happen this month to anybody promoting this month. But just about every time we have had somebody promote, someone has quit the team like 2 days before the promotion. Okay. It just happens. Like, it's not going to happen this month. Jen, get your head out of your hands. It's not going to happen. However, we've always made the promotion happen. Always had it happen when the person did not let that get to them. When they said, I don't care that they quit, I'm still going to make my promotion happen. Michelle had it happen. Do you know we made Michelle's Emerald, Janessa's Diamond happen because a lady did a host post for me, had tons of comments on it, like what, 24 hours before the month was over? And I basically like pushed her super hard. I was like, you should be a distributor. You got all these people interested. And she really did. And so she signed up as a distributor. I think she paid $99. I don't think we had a discount at that point either. She paid $99. We got her to $400. Boom. It happened. Okay. And it just, that's because Janessa and Michelle made the decision that they were promoting no matter what. And they did it. It was a really stressful 24 hours. Holy moly. But guys, that's because the decision was made and they did it. So I know we've gone late. I'm going to end, but guys, you have to know this is not the time to slow down. This is the time when you buck up, you put on your big girl panties. I don't care if you're tired. I mean, I do, but I'm going to be real red for a minute. Okay. So don't take anything that I say the wrong way. Okay. I don't mean it insensitively towards you. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you've got your kids screaming and crying and yep, red alert, here it comes. I don't care if you have just a hot mess happening everywhere around you. Okay. I don't care. Listen, there's been some real mean bullies hitting our team lately. Like I'm talking like super nasty things happening through social media, through other routes of things happening. Okay. I don't care if that's what's going on. That is you, that is the devil trying to distract you from hitting that promotion, from getting to that next level. Okay. So don't let it distract you. You, my friend, every single one of you, Kyla, Rihanna, Evie, Jennifer Harrison, Jen, Heather, Erica, Michelle, Desiree, Kristen, Lillian, Shelby, and Steph. Each and every single one of you is worth so much more than where you're at right now. You guys deserve so much more than what you have right now. And I know that you each can attain and hit all of those things that you want. It's just a matter of us, each of us showing up, working together, being a bonded team, cheering each other on, and doing the things that we know to do. But guys, don't count yourself out. I don't care if you're not where you thought you would be at this point of the month, because I know some of you guys are having killer months and others of you are like, I'm doing the things and it's not happening. Guess what? That was me 2 months ago. I literally said to Sean, I was like, I'm about to pull my hair out because I am literally doing everything. I am doing my KPIs. I am doing my host to post. I am following up. I'm going above and beyond. I was sending 60 to 80 messages every single day on Instagram asking people to join my team. I was doing 3 TikToks a day. Like, I'm doing the things and it's not happening. But guess what? All of a sudden, here we go. It's coming. The momentum has built because of the work I put in 2 to 3 months ago. So if you feel like you are doing the work now and you're not seeing it, keep going. I promise. It's that analogy of you plant the seed, but then like, what are you like? I don't put the seed in the ground and then I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to have vegetables tomorrow. Everybody get ready for a nice garden salad. No, it's going to take a few months, right? I got to water it. I got to care for it. So you have to keep showing up. But guys, keep showing up. This is the time when your life will change, but it's up to you. At the end of the day, I can only try and motivate you so much. I can only do so much for you guys. At the end of the day, it's your decision whether or not you're going to do something with this business. And I promise you guys, this business can absolutely change your life. I am a prime example of it. It will 100% change your life if you are willing to treat it like a business and not like a hobby. If you are willing to have a vision for what it is that you want and don't let others discourage you from it. I love you guys. I am so freaking proud to be your leader. Seriously, I have goosebumps. I'm so proud to be your leader. I'm so proud that you guys chose me to be on my team, whether you chose me or you chose someone on my team, and that's how you wound up under me, okay? I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And guys, we're about to make this the best freaking year ever. And it all starts now. It all starts at this point. Everyone smile real quick. Michelle's taking a picture. Will you post that in the team page or team chat or something so that we can all get that? Thank you. But I love you guys. I'm so proud of you. And I'm just so, so excited to see how this year unfolds for each and every one of you, because you are choosing to show up. All right, you guys, I know it's super late for my East Coasters. Thank you so much for staying on. Go to bed, go drink some sleepy tea, get some rest, and get up early tomorrow, and let's get to work. All right, guys. Good night, you guys.